Hello.
Hello, guys. Hello there, guys.
Bad boy. Et toutes tes copines sont des bad girls. On s'en fout du risque, on n'a pas de bol. Et on n'a pas de bol. Bad boy. Et toutes tes copines sont des bad girls. On s'en fout du risque, on n'a pas de bol. Et on n'a pas de bad boy.
Hello, guys. Fingers crossed this is going to be working. I'm just going to quickly go through. Hello, guys. Fingers crossed. Yeah, there we go. It's all good. Right, so welcome back to your second week of FLC Live. I do apologise again for the shocking start that I did there. Just a few issues with my mic. I had it still left on from when I was on listening to my screen. So we are joined by a different admin today. Admin, can you reveal yourself, please?
Oh, this is me, is it?
Yes, this is you. Let us know who you are.
Well, I'm Colin. I'm one of the FLC owners. I've been here since day one.
Wow, fantastic. I mean, I know all the AD fans aren't going to be happy he's not here, but we do have a good replacement, shall we say.
I certainly do my best anyway.
Fair enough. So, just as I know everyone's going to start asking, how have the stats been this week? Have they been better? Is there still any issues, or?
I think there's always going to be issues no matter what you do, but I think overall, in the general consensus, it's much better than it has been. I think a lot more teams have been taken on board of how to actually do them properly. I think to be honest, a lot of it was trying to work out the actual FIFA screens themselves, and then to try and translate that across to the app.
Yeah,
I think there was just a lot of confusion on it.
100%. I mean, I know some people that have already played FLC. We've played through PGS, already understood the situations and certain things. I know there was a massive issue about the key passes. I know that a few people were saying about that.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I see there's a guy in the League One who's got 7 key passes, which is fantastic.
Where do you get those from?
Well, I mean, must have pulled it out of somewhere. I know there was a few teething problems and stuff like that, but hopefully, fingers crossed, we've sorted it out. I have spoke to AD, and before anyone starts asking, there has been an issue with the championship stats. He's not been able to send me the team of the week yet. So there is team of the weeks for the Premiership and League One, but the championship will get posted into the Discord server for the managers. So the managers will be able to let the team know. We will be going through the team of the weeks. So we'll go through that as well. Thank you for following there. As I say, if any of you are new to the system or new to the platform, every time someone follows, there's a nice little picture and lets you know who's followed. So thank you to AFC, is it Wardley, for following us on Twitch. So yeah, how did you get on this week? Because are you manager or in to do with BZB Raptors, aren't you?
Myself, no, I'm not. I'm not in management. I haven't been in management in a while, actually. In fairness,
who do you play for?
I'm surprised you forgot. I played alongside yourself for the first couple of games of the season.
But I thought you left to go somewhere else.
No, I haven't. I don't have a team at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I don't have one at the moment.
Well, there we go, guys. We have a free agent.
We'll speak after this.
Not for much longer. But there we go. Here we go. We've got. I think is it Hayden in the chat? Should be able to access weekly stats on apps simply to. Oh no. Similar to League Republic. Will there be any changes on the app in regards to that instead of you only you seeing the stats? I mean, I don't know if you have the answers to that, Colin.
What was it said? I didn't quite hear what he said there.
Okay, so should be able to access weekly stats on the app similar to League Republic. Will there be any changes to the apps regarding this instead of only you seeing it all the time, like seeing all their stats?
Right, so in other words, if it's for the average user to see the stats, is it? Is that
yeah. So you know how on League Republic every week you could click on which week and you could see who was the best in the league in that week, which I think that's what Hey Dio85 is saying, sorry.
Yeah, so as far as I know we actually have asked this question ourselves, and we're told that there are a number of updates coming down to the app, and I don't know quite what the updates are. I'm waiting on them to send me a list of the expected updates in the next update. I know they're kind of constantly working on updates all the time. So I don't, to be quite honest, I don't know exactly what they're updating in the next update because I'm waiting to hear back on what that is. But it is something, that particular thing, I have actually asked that myself. And it is something that we'd be keen to try and see if we can get that up and running, because that would be good, in fairness.
Yeah, I mean, I was just talking to, I think it was it Stephen earlier, just before we come on live. I was just saying about, obviously, with the League Republic, you was able to access that and see it all.
Yeah,
I know there's going to be fans of the League Republic, and they prefer that. But I know a lot of the admins and owners are actually enjoying the PGS app, and there is a lot to get your head around, and there's a lot to understand. But once you understand it, it is a good app. But I do understand what you mean by only being able to see. We've got Bring Back League Republic in the chat from Goldgasm Manager there. But yeah, I mean, I understand that everyone does like to see the stats. So what we'll do is we'll quickly go into the league table, for the Premiership. So kicking it off, we have FLC Foxes sitting pretty at top with 22 points. We have El Fuego in second with 19, joint with Newell Old Boys. Then we have Arsenal sat fourth with 18. Port Vale Esports in fifth with 16. Legitimate with 15 in sixth. Invictus sitting seventh with 15 as well. Then we have Toxic down in eighth. That's a shock to see them down there with 12 points. Then Ellesmere in ninth. Mob Squad 10th. Elite Tigers in 11th. And FLC Team Jack in your 12th position. Any surprises there, Colin? Or are you pretty seen?
I suppose I think I've played against the majority of those teams, and they are all, in fairness, they're all good teams. I think Arsenal, they are saying around fourth. Anthony there he's the longest served manager that we have. He's been with us since season 1 in FLC. He's still here. So
he's doing something right, eh?
Well, that's it. Yeah, and we're obviously doing something right if he's still here as well.
That's
I would imagine Toxic now will probably. I'd expect Toxic now will probably rally around now with the second half of the season, and Kevin usually doesn't give up without a fight, so I've no doubt there his boys will rally back and maybe get some much needed wins.
It's a bit of a shock to see him down there. It's not normally like that. We normally see him pretty high up in the table. Again, as I say, Foxes came up. They've done consecutive promotions, won the Premiership last season. I know Ben's doing a fantastic job there. I know he's got his brother in. He's got Dave Wiltshire in there as well. They've stolen a few of the old El Fuego strikers and midfielders in there. Again, nice to see Newell's up there, a team that come up through the ranks as well. We've got Sid in the chat saying Toxic for relegation. But yeah, I mean, Ellesmere were pretty high up last week, and they've sort of dropped off the pace a little bit. But yeah, it's a nice close contest, as you say. It just takes 1 week, one team's up there, and then the next isn't. But
yeah, I mean, one week's games makes all the difference in fairness. You'd never know who's going to beat who.
Exactly. Right, so what we'll do is we'll quickly run through Team of the Week for the Premiership, and then we will get the manager on for the Premiership. So here is your Team of the Week for the Premiership, guys. I'm just waiting for it to update on my screen so I can see it bigger. As there we go. So in goal we have Vlad for Invictus, Kyle for Legitimate, Zeki for El Fuego, Brandon for Invictus, and then we have Paul for Elite Tigers or Tigers in your defence.
Elite Tigers, yeah.
Elite Tigers, sorry, there we go. Then we have Sam for Foxes, that's Ben's brother. Then we also have Connor from Invictus, Tom from Invictus, Mark from Foxes, and then up front we've got Dwayne. 2 seconds there, guys. I did have a little issue with my guys, can you hear me in here?
Yeah, I can hear you now, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I've had issues with my I've had issues with my internet for a little while. So for some reason it keeps cutting off. So I'll try my best to crack on. I'm just going to make sure I've got the stream up still so I can see where we are. Give me 2 seconds.
I think you were just reading out the strikers of the team of the week.
Yes. So let me carry on. So we have Dwayne from Newell's Old Boys and OK from Legitimate, who are sitting in your team of the week for the strikers. Let me just see if I'm up to date with it. There we go. I should be back in the chat. Can you let me know if you can see me at all? Okay, has anyone else got the stream up? Do they know?
I don't. I just have this up in a moment.
Cool. Give me 2 seconds. Is it all up to date? Yeah.
I've Twitch up, but it's not live.
Okay. Give me 2 seconds. Let me see if. What's going on? Why is it doing this to me? Oh, Jesus. Boys, I do apologize.